Mamelodi Sundowns are going to win the Club World Cup. I repeat, Mamelodi Sundowns are the best team in the Club World Cup. Losing 4-3 to Borussia Dortmund, this South African team is goated.
I will pack my bags and go and live in the evil forest if Mamelodi Sundowns sees even draw today from Borussia Dortmund. This particular shooting like this. If Mamelodi Sundowns even takes a draw, in fact, if Borussia Dortmund doesn't beat Mamelodi Sundowns 90-0 me Grand Land, I will pack my bags and go and live in the evil forest. In fact, I am giving you people a promotion now. Me, I will take my hand, I put down between my legs, and I take out my sausage. I take that sausage, even though it is little bit, and I put in bread, add mayonnaise, and eat it if my Mamelodi Sundowns sees draw. Just a draw. What I want today is just a draw. I'm not asking them to win. I'm talking about just a draw, because all they need to qualification in for the next round is a draw from either Mamelodi Sundowns or from even if they will not be able to beat even for. In fact, if Mamelodi Sundowns survive Dortmund today, or if they rush to Dortmund and they draw to Fluminense and get past the group stage, me Grand Slam, I will shave my eyebrow again. Yes, I will shave my eye if they draw. In fact, if they get past this group stage, me, I'm shaving my eyebrow again. Shaving it all down again, like the way it was before. South Africa, you think people can kill me for my time? It will never happen. Watch and see, wait and see. Don't forget to like and share. One love. Wait, oh. Wait. Ah! Mamelodi Sundowns is winning, oh. Is it my scoreboard that has problem, Sean, or what? God, have mercy. I don't know what is happening. 1-1. You both want to shake away my sausage. You this Nyash Republicans. May God have mercy upon your souls. 51. That's the scoreboard for today. Borussia Dortmund versus Mamelodi versus. Wait, calm down, Grand Land. Borussia Dortmund versus Hey, salam alaikum salam. Borussia Dortmund versus the Shim de Apren Shoe. 51. Don't forget to. I wanted to share, don't forget to like and share. You know, there are some South Africans who were saying, Grand Land, you are going to cry, you are going to breathe. You are going to regression the day you ever came after us. Who is crying now? He will raf. You people understand the English I'm about to say. Don't blame me for shocking like that. This is the way I was born. Wait, let me try it again. He will raf the best. Yeah, that's the way they say it. South Africans, he will raf the best. And I'm the raf person, the raf person will raf. So I'm raffing at you people now. But neither the way, let's forget about this. Mamelodi Sundowns, they really shy there. They played better than really expectations. Honestly, I didn't expect them to put on a fight. And I believe that if they push on this kind of spirition, to play against that Brazilian side, I believe that they could qualification. You know, there's a part in me who actually wants them to qualification, but there's another part in me who is saying that Grand Slam, you are going to lose your cucumber if the qualification or your eyebrow. So right now, my feelings are conflictions right now. But neither the way, may God help them to qualification. I know some of you people actually think that I hate them, but some people who know me very, very well, they'll know that I love them. But it's just that I cannot support them openly, because if I do, they will not win, you know. I don't want to carry my bat rock and come to their shame. If you think I'm lying, ask Kaizer Chiefs supporters. They can explanation better to you. Don't forget to like and share. One love.
Ngiyabonisa ukuthi Sundowns njengoba iKuClub World Cup abafikanga nje ngophiwe isikhundla. Abephiwanga lesikhundla lezi. Basebenzele. Ngiyabonakala yabona indlela abadlala ngayo eDortmund. Okay, baba 3-1 down, bajikijiki manje ku 4-3. Ngiyabonakala babayifuna lento le. Abashawanga labantu lawo, abatrapjwanga labantu lawo. Laba defeated. So especially izandla bafethu abayilwile into yabo bafethu bazamile ukubuya, but it just proved ukuthi iDortmund was just a step ahead, was just a class ahead. So it shows ukuthi kuma Club World Cup level ekhona lapha, and it shows ukuthi lento sijwayele ukuyibona kubo PSL, lento sibonayo kuma Champions League, it's nothing compared to ama team lawa lapha, because wonke ama team lapha ama champions wonke ama team lapha are champions nama deputy champions kakhulu. So it shows bafethu ukuthi ane ayaliwa lapha.
That was an entertaining match, and the fact that Sundown FC, the South African side, scored first, you're kind of thinking like maybe there's going to be another upset today. And honestly, they kind of let themselves down. Some of the goals that they conceded, especially that first one, the keeper just gave Dortmund the goal. Joe Bellingham got his first goal for Borussia Dortmund. Good touch off the chest. Decent finish. It seemed like it just rolled by super slow. But overall, this match was just super entertaining. 4-3. Dortmund with a little bit of a scare. You know, like it seemed like they were going to come back and tie it up 4-4. But overall, it was a very entertaining match. Dortmund get their first win in the FIFA Club World Cup. And yeah, I honestly thought we were going to see another big upset. This one would have been like probably one of the biggest upsets, because yes, the Brazilian sides and the Argentinian sides have been making upsets, but those kind of make more sense. You know, the competition over there is, no disrespect to Sundown, but way higher than in South Africa. But Dortmund managed to get the win, but credit to Sundown, made it very entertaining, and Dortmund with the big 3 points for them to hopefully go into the round of 16.
I want to talk directly to all the Mamelodi Sundown fans. I have something to say. Got a letter here. Dear Mamelodi Sundown fans, amazing name, by the way, I love it. I am sorry. We are sorry. We at Hermanos FC should have known better. Not only did we know we made a mistake, but every Mamelodi Sundown fan on the planet let us know we made a mistake. Thinking that Mamelodi Sundown was a Russian team, we should have known better. Because Russians aren't as passionate as South Africans. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments from Russians now. Can I just say one thing though? RSA? Come on. What was I supposed to think? Okay, I'm an American. Why not just SA? You know, make it real simple. You understand. But I digress, because we made the mistake. How could we forget about players like Thembe Zwane or the captain Ronwin Williams, and with the win over Uslan HD? I mean, where's that team from, right? Like, who knows? I have to put some respect on Mamelodi Sundown's name. We have to put some respect on that name. Top of the table as of right now, as of this recording. But this is what the beautiful game is all about. Okay, it's learning about new teams, different players, new play styles. And if anything comes from this FIFA Club World Cup tournament, is that I am now a fan of Mamelodi Sundown FC.
Where are those that were saying mina ngiyahlanya last week when I said the only 3 points that Sundowns is going to get is against that team from South Korea, which is Ulsan. I said that, and then they said ngiyahlanya on the Sundowns. Hey, Sundowns will beat Dortmund. Yeah. You know Sundowns fans, but they've adapted style as the Kaizer Chiefs. But adapted style as my fans or Kaizer Chiefs or Kuluma Rakun. Bafethu, mina I watch football. I don't watch it on social media. I don't watch it on my Facebook post or whatsoever. I watch football, and I watch European football. Yes, Dortmund is no longer the same Dortmund that it used to be, but there was no way that Sundowns can beat Dortmund. There was no way, Bafethu. And there's no way that they are going to win against Fluminense, the Brazilian side. There is no way, Bafethu. And they are coming home. If Fluminense wins against Ulsan, they are going to 4 points. 4 points for Sundowns is going to number 3.
What a match that was, even for the neutral. Sundowns 3, Dortmund 4. We've just seen Mamelodi Sundowns go toe-to-toe with one of the European giants in Borussia Dortmund. Despite losing 4-3, a really proud, spirited performance. And let's be honest, Dortmund were incredibly lucky. You know, a couple of unforced errors from Sundowns gave them a couple of goals. Sundowns definitely deserved to get something from this game. It's a disappointing result in the grand scheme of things, but 4-3, they should be super proud of that performance. Really, really good in difficult conditions in the heat. But what a start they had. Ribeiro, what a tournament he's having. What a solo goal that was. He put Sundowns 1-0 up. Great start, great run, great finish. But then Dortmund, with 4 goals to make it 4-1, they didn't deserve to be 4-1 up. And some of the goals were just unforced errors. Ronwen Williams, wrong way Williams. What was that back pass? Straight up, setting up Nemesha to make it 1-1. That's not like him. Then Girassi makes it 2-1. Then Joe Bellingham gets his first goal for Dortmund to make it 3-1. Then 4-1. Unlucky own goal from Madal when Svensson puts the ball in. But another goal for Rangers, 4-2. Brilliant ball in from McQuainer. Then 4-3. Motiba off the bench. And it could have been 4-4 if Dortmund weren't time wasting at the end. Now, 4-3 loss, I know, but it's all going to come down to that last game against Fluminense. Sundowns are well in this. They should be super proud. If they can get a result in match day 3, they could be well on their way to the last 16. But I know they lost 4-3 to Dortmund. You've got to be very proud. As a South African supporter of any club, you've got to give them credit. They're doing the business on the world stage. Up the Sundowns.
Mamelodi Sundowns 3, Dortmund 4. An incredible effort from Mamelodi Sundowns against a European side to only lose by 1 goal. What a team. We are not disappointed. All South African fans, we are not disappointed. We are impressed with the courage, the teamwork, the team spirit. And this is still a huge chance we qualify to the last 16 of the Club World Cup. Big congratulations to all Mamelodi fans. A brilliant effort. But sadly today, Dortmund are the ones with the 3 points. But we go again and play our next game and qualify for that last 16. We stick together as a team, guys. No heads down. Mamelodi Sundowns on top. We're going to win the Club World Cup.
Sundowns 3, Borussia Dortmund 4, 1 more. Can you give me 1 more? I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for 1 more.
It's 3-1 now. It's 3-1 halftime, and I think for me, you have to blame Ronwen Williams. That mistake when Sundowns were 1-0 up, they had just scored and they were on the ascendancy. Sundowns were dominating that game. They had the better chances and they were playing the better football. Immediately after, Ribeiro scores a brilliant solo goal, by the way, one of the goals of the tournament so far. Ronwen Williams just gives Dortmund an equalizer, which completely then changes the whole complexion of that game. For me, it boosts Dortmund's confidence while at the same time taking away from Mamelodi Sundowns. It is still 1-1, but soon after, Dortmund add a second and then a third just before halftime. And you could see that after the first goal, by the mistake of Ronwen Williams, Dortmund start playing better football. Sundowns are retreating. They are under siege. For me, it goes down to that one mistake. In this tournament, one of the biggest tournaments that Sundowns will ever play. This is one of Sundowns' biggest matches. The whole world is watching. Round of 16 qualification is on the line, right? So for me, Sundowns beat Uslan, but everyone is going to beat Uslan. Dortmund will beat Uslan in the last game. That's a guaranteed 3 points. As well as Fluminense, for me, will beat Uslan. I think they actually the best team in the group. So that draw from Dortmund and the Brazilian team, we know Brazilian teams are also undefeated. It just meant that for me, every team in this group is going to get 3 points from the Korean team. So Sundowns have the more difficult fixtures left and they're losing this one already. I'm not sure if they'll be able to come back. They're just under siege. There's shot after shot, chance after chance from Dortmund now. So they have to throw the kitchen sink at it, and I think they'll be hit on the counter. So more goals for me I see from Dortmund. So unfortunately, Masandawana, you have to look to the next game, because I think this one is honestly gone. So yeah, I don't know what will happen, but I think this one is gone, and that's a big chance for Mamelodi Sundowns missed from qualifying. And I think it all boils down to that one mistake from Ronwen Williams.
Dango.
Treasured comeback. The sun hasn't gone down on their channel.
Sundowns was supposed to win that game. 2 goals got given to Dortmund, 2 goals. So realistically, at least supposed to be 3-2. And another thing that pisses me off so much is Sundowns. We need a goal. I keep saying we, like, you know what I mean. We need a goal. It's 4-3. You guys are busy tippy-tacking at the back. Route 1. Throw the kitchen sink. You're already losing. You're already losing. Throw the kitchen sink at them. Route 1. Get the ball. Left back, Lunga, head up. Players are making runs. Let's get forward. Throw the ball forward. And then we gave away the ball silly in 2 minutes. That last free kick, that Dortmund wasted like 2 minutes on the last free kick. But unlike Mamelodi Sundowns, well played. It's 4-3. It should be 3-2, man. Sundowns, you should be qualifying out the group stage. Well, last game is a must-win. A must-win. Unlucky, Kabuyelo, unlucky.
What a game. Mamelodi Sundowns went toe-to-toe with Borussia Dortmund in a FIFA Club World Cup group stage clash that ended 4-3. But wow, what a rollercoaster it was. And now the reactions are pouring in from South Africa, Nigeria, and beyond. From heartbreak to pride, trolling to praise, this match has everybody talking. Let's start with the match itself. Sundowns came into this second group stage game under pressure, facing a European powerhouse. Dortmund didn't hold back. They pushed with high intensity, clinical finishing, and that signature German precision. But Sundowns didn't fold. They fought. They scored 3 goals. And they kept the pressure on until the final whistle. Now, obviously, South Africans were gutted by the final score. A 4-3 loss stings, especially when you know your team gave everything on that pitch. Social media lit up with fans expressing heartbreak, not just because of the result, but because it felt like one of those games where the boys deserved more. "We didn't lose, we just ran out of time," one fan tweeted, and that pretty much sums it up. But here's where it gets interesting. Even in defeat, many South Africans were proud. The performance from the Brazilians showed grit, skill, and heart. People were impressed by how Sundowns matched Dortmund's tempo, how they moved the ball, and how they kept pushing even when they were behind. It wasn't a collapse, it was a fight to the end. And that's something to celebrate. Now enter the Nigerians. Oh yes, Niger Twitter was active. A mix of reactions came flooding in. Some Nigerian fans, with a bit of rivalry in their hearts, poked fun at the result. There were jokes, memes, and of course the classic, "This is why we say PSL is not serious." But even among the trolling, there was respect. Many Nigerian fans acknowledged that scoring 3 goals against Dortmund is no joke. They gave props where it was due. There were also some Nigerian football fans who genuinely rooted for Sundowns. After all, Africa wants to see Africa win. One Nigerian fan commented, "I don't support South African football often, but those boys made us proud today." That kind of Pan-African unity was refreshing to see, especially in the heat of Club World Cup competition. But not everyone was feeling the love. A few critics back home in South Africa questioned the defensive lapses that led to Dortmund's 4 goals. "Good football doesn't mean anything if you concede that much," one user posted. Others questioned substitutions, tactics, and focus during key moments. And fair enough, this is the big stage. Mistakes will be highlighted. At the same time, some fans used this moment to shine a light on how far South African football has come. 10 years ago we wouldn't be talking about a close game between Sundowns and Dortmund, said a sports analyst online. Now we're disappointed by a 1-goal loss to one of Europe's biggest teams.